Hi guys, it's me Jace, and I'm back with another tutorial. Okay, so I'm back, and we have a new project, and I am actually quite excited because it's nice. It's a very cute design, and we are going to work on a project that is called Wincent. Okay, Wincent bracelet. The Wincent bracelet is that. That is how it looks. Okay. So very nice. There are details about it that is very interesting, and I just want to show you that I worked on something that is Halloween inspired. Do you notice the color? Ha! There you go. That's green and orange and black. Okay, so very pumpkin-ish looking color combination. So happy Halloween to everybody. And this bracelet was designed by Instagramma and Luma Rainbow Loom Adventures underscore adventures. Okay, Rainbow Loom underscore adventures created Vincent, and it's a very nice design, and she also has very nice stuff on her page. Very good postings, very good photography, and very good color combinations. So why don't you give her a follow? Rainbow Loom underscore adventures. Actually, we have one more bracelet that we're filming for her, so you better watch out for that. So we are now going to move on with the bracelet. Okay, so for this particular configuration, for this layout, we are simply going to use a 3-bar pin setup, and you can do 2-bar pins long, 2-bar kits long if you want it as a full wrist, the same length as I have done with this, which is perfectly right around my wrist at 20, 19 to 20 links. Wait, I'm going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Exactly. So 20 gaps will be a good full wrap if you look at it. Testing, testing. There. See? Full wrap. So for this, what we will be doing is I will be using white for the border. So for the border, sorry for the plastic. There's sound effects all over the place. Okay, so we will start by putting the border bands, which are white for me and which are gray here. And you start with the basic 2 bands as the lock that I put at the end. So you just keep it there. And then you start with the lower and you start with the lowest middle bar pin going up to the left and going up to the right. Okay, and we will just go all the way up our loom with the whites. Okay, so you just keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. My gosh, I had Yakult. It tastes really good, and I think now I'm energized. And then I ate chocolate, which is very bad for me because my circuits go haywire and I go energy crazy. What am I, electric equipment or appliance? Anyway, so as you can see, I am going up the loom. So why don't you just keep doing that? Okay, and then we will be back in a few seconds. See you at the end. Hey, I'm back, and I've already placed all the border bands. So as you can see, we just went all the way up, oops, to here. Then we just closed it, very simply. Okay, so that's not difficult. So we will now go back down, and we will be laying the first of the middle bands. Okay, so for the middle, I will be using 2 shades of pink. We have the pink and the light metallic pink. Okay, these are bands from Villain C. Okay, so in case you want to look her up on Instagram, Villain C is the name. So we will go and use the pink first, and the first thing that you need to do is to lay it in at the lowest first bar pin going to the middle. Okay, and then you go to the middle all the way up, and you go from the right going to the same peg. So you're like forming arrows. Okay, so it's very basic, and I'm sure you know how to do that, and that's so easy to follow. Then I will switch color to my next one, and you do the same pattern So you just go up diagonally one peg, follow it up with the one in the middle. An insect flew on my hand. And then I go from the right going to the middle. Okay, so they're like arrows. And then I go back to my pink. I go up the middle. Then I go up from the right. Just arrows. Then I go back to my light pink, my metallic pink. Then I go up the middle. And I go up from the right. Okay, and then I go from the right again, up the middle, up to the left, to the middle. Well, yeah, middle, left. Okay, so I'm gonna go up all the way up to the end of my loom, and then I will be back in a few seconds. See you. Hey, I'm back, and we've already laid the bands in the middle, the ones that go arrows going up. And what will happen is that towards the end, you won't add any more bands here. So you just end on the second to the last arrow. Okay, second to the last arrow. This one is not supposed to have anything anymore. Okay, that is the style of the designer, and I don't know why. I'm just kidding. She wants, it's her design. Of course, we have to follow. Okay? Don't let me explain because I do not know what the explanation is. Okay, so the next color that we will be placing are, well, sorry, okay, these two pink colors that I placed, they're the green and orange. Okay, just so that you know which color goes where. And then for the black, that is what we will be putting now. Okay, and for the black, I will be using glitter blue. Okay, shadow, shadow, hello, hello. Okay, for the glitter blue, we will be starting from this peg. Okay, from this peg, going out to the right, going out to the left, and going out to the left, to the right. Okay, I know my left and right. Okay. Oh my God. Hi, Christy. I think we've got the same problem. Okay, so from the middle going out to the left, and then from the middle going out to the right. Okay, it's hard to see, but I hope you can see that. Okay, so same, from the middle going to the left, and from the middle going to the right. And another one from the middle going to the right, going to the left, and the middle going to the right. Okay, that's really confusing. Sorry. Okay, so one last from the middle going to the left, and from the middle going to the right. So that's really good. That's really all there is to it. So you just go up all the way up to the end of your loom, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Hello, I'm back. And now that we've placed all of those blues going up from the middle, going up to the right and left, you will see there are those blues. Okay, those go all the way up to the end. Okay, so from the middle going out to the end. And then now, to end it, we will simply cap all those blues starting from the second peg. Okay, so you simply cap this way. Use the same color that you use for the blue. You can use something else if you want. It depends on your style, but it doesn't really get seen anyway. So whatever cap band you use. Oh no, wait, it can be seen. It can get seen. Oh my God, horrible English. Okay, you know what? We're gonna experiment. Since we have glitter blue in the middle, let me just quickly look for a band that might be nice as a cap band. I usually like putting something that is strong and something that can shine through somehow. Sorry. Okay, let us see something different. Maybe this violet might be nice. Okay, so let's do violet. I know I said 4 colors only, but you know me, I like to experiment. So let's do the violet. This one. Maybe it can be seen from underneath. So you put your cap band there. Second one. And then you just wrap once. Cap band. Okay? Because here, the cap band there, see? It's the one that goes around under the black. So it can be an accent. Nice idea for a color pop. For a popping color. A pop of color. So you just put your cap bands on those pegs. you can see my cap band on the screen. See? Okay, so just put it all the way up to until all of where where all of those blues are, and then we'll be back for the looping. See ya. Okay, so I'm back, and just so you know, we placed all the cap bands here, and towards the end you will put two. Well, I put two. Depends on you. You can put one, you can put two. I like it strong, so I put two cap bands for the last one, and I use white because the color of our perimeter is white. Should be the same, uniform. Okay, and now you turn your loom around. Oop! I hit my light. Very nice. If I destroy that, you will not see me anymore. Good for me. Okay, so now the first step of our looping process is we are going to loop all of the glitter blue. So all of those are the first layer of your bands. So that will not be hard to identify, and you will be looping those only. So it will be easier for you. Okay, so now we go into this first cap band and pick out the top band that you see and bring it home to itself. First one, the blue, and you just bring it back home to itself. See? Okay. Then you go for the next one and you bring it back to itself. Oopsie daisy. There. You do it for the next one too. So all the way up. Sorry, I'm covering it. And just loop it back to itself. You get the next one and loop it back to itself. And you get the next one again. And just keep looping it back to itself. Okay? So we're just going to be doing this all the way up our loom, and I will be back in a few seconds. Okay, so I've looped out all of the blues. If you will see it, I hope you can see it. All of those blues are looped out. We will now go and loop the second layer. Okay, the second layer of the bands are all of those arrows that we placed earlier. And when it comes to looping that out, it is actually very easy because it's actually just in sequence. You just go clockwise, you loop out everything, then you just go up the loom. So how does it work? You go into the cap band again, and then you get the first band you see. Okay, and then you loop it up just like that. So basic. Okay, then you get the next one. Sorry, I'll just straighten this. Twisty again. Get the next one, loop it up. And then you get the third one and then loop it out. See? That easy. Nothing so hard. Okay. I wish I didn't use too light, such light colors now. I hope you don't have a hard time seeing it, but there. So you loop out one, you loop out the second, and you loop out the third. Why are you not making me loop you? There. Okay. So very easy. One more time. You loop out the one on the left. You loop out the one in the middle. You loop out the one on the right. So it's that easy. Just keep going up all the way up to the end of your loom, and I will be back. So we've looped out all the arrows, and they all look like that now. That's how your loom is supposed to look like. Okay, and then it's supposed to look like that all the way up. Okay, very nice and clean. I like the violet, it's popping out. I think it's a good idea. Okay, we now go back to the bottom of the loom, and what we are going to do is a certain stitching that was somewhat inspired by not somewhat, it was inspired by Looming Roach. Looming Roach is someone who I lovingly called Frenny, because she is one of my closest friends, and this time we are going to apply the same stitching. Okay, so if you have heard of her stitching, I don't think she has a name for it yet, so right now I will call it the Roach stitch. Okay, so you just go under. I will have to try to see if you can. There, you have to go under. Okay, this first band on top, and then get the one under it and just loop it on top like that, up and over. Okay, and then for the following, you need to get the two. There are two bands now. You have four bands on top, and you will get the bottom two. Don't get the perimeter, okay? Just get this bottom two. So you get the pink and the blue, okay? And then you put it up and over, okay? Up and over. You do it for the next one again. You get the bottom two, and you put it up and over. Okay, I have to show you something though. I noticed that every time you do that, the two bands here, they tend to overlap. So if you want consistency when it comes to the color of how your bands are, you will make sure that whatever your colors are, okay, it should be consistent, that what's on the outside should be on the outside and what's on the inside should be on the inside. So for my case, I have pink and I have glitter blue. So the glitter blue is inside and then the pink is outside. So keep it that way, but so that it's clean all the way up. Because it can go like this. I'll just show you. It can go like that. And it's gonna look so messy. It doesn't look nice. Okay? So keep the order properly. Same order as this one. I'm so OC, I know. Okay, so for the other side, it's the same. Okay, I'm having a hard time. My left hand is being blocked by the camera. But you go to that second band of the same band and then you lift it up and over. And then you go to the next peg and then you get the bottom two. Don't get the perimeter. Get the bottom two and then lift it up and over. And then you go to the next peg, get the bottom two and lift them up and over. Okay, so you will see they're starting to go inside already. So once you're used to it, you can lay down your bar pins, then just go there and lift it up and over. Okay, if you actually want to apply the technique that I use, I just really come from the I just really do it from the front, and then whatever is here, the bottom, I just go under that, then I just slide under and then I get the two. See, so easy. Then you can control how it falls on the peg. Same here, you just go under that band and then slide in and get the bottom two. See, then one more, you go under and slide under that and then go at the bottom two, and then go under this last one and then slide and then get the bottom two. See, over easy, just like egg. Okay, so I will be back after I loop everything up and over, and then I will show you how to do the next part. Okay, see you in a few seconds. Hi Frenny. So I've looped all of them up and over, and we're now going to go towards the end. Okay, in the last three, it's just single bands, and so you'll just lift everything up and over just like that. The bottom bands, just bring them all up and over. Okay, I didn't really see it in the instruction, but I just followed the way it was done for everything, so I just assumed it's the same. So if I'm wrong, Rainbow Loom _ adventures, then I'm sorry, but I did not see that part. That is an improvisation. I think it's not that bad. Okay, so folks, we have already looped most of the inner bands, and we are now going to go to the easiest part of the bracelet, which is looping the border bands. And if you are an expert in looming, you will know that you simply have to go into the cap band and lift it out to the side, bring it home to its own post, and then do the same, bring it home to its home post. Okay, and we will go all the way up, just doing so. Just get those bottom bands and just loop them up all back home. So just keep going all the way up, just keep looming all the way up, just keep doing that all the way up. And I'll do it for the other side for the benefit of the doubt. For the benefit of everybody. I'm not making mistakes, I'm making fun of my grammar, so I hope you guys don't think I'm an idiot. Okay, so that's it. Just keep going up. You know, one of my favorite personalities on TV said, you know, it's too good to be true. So that is my favorite quote. I won't say anymore who said it because I might get in trouble, but that is really funny. Okay, so I will keep looping all of these border bands and I will show you how to close it in the end. I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so we've reached the end for the looping of the border bands. And so far, I think I have looped everything. We will now go loop the end so that because I want to show it to you. So for the end, all you have to do is to just go into that peg on the left, bring it up to the center, and go into that peg on the right and bring it up to the center. And voila, your bracelet is done. And remember, we have our two bands under there, and we will put our C-clip on it. Green. Sorry. And then we now go into this top bar pin and pick all the way down and get out that. What am I saying? Why am I making mistakes all over the place? I don't know why. Sometimes it's hard when you're recording. You just have to like struggle for words because you have to keep talking, so you could just say whatever comes to mind and without realizing it's the wrong grammar. Dude, what's up? Okay, so now we are going to lock, and all you have to do is to just slide those two bands you got from underneath into the C-clip, and you are secured. See? Okay, and because we are using 100% silicone bands, we are actually quite lucky because we can rip it off the loom, which is something that's very rare for me. So now I am ripping it off one by one because luckily for the design of the bracelet, it doesn't really give so much tension. So the bands are safe. If my bracelet flies away, then then I was wrong. Okay. Ah, my gosh, it just keeps flying. It's the bar pins that fly away. Okay. So we just keep pulling it off. There you go. And we're done. Yahoo! Yappy! What am I saying? It's so hard to talk and try to compose words when you don't know what to say. Okay. So, I am just going to organize it a bit so that all the bands are nice. All you have to do is to just keep on tugging once in a while. Then you will see all the bands popping out and you want to organize most of them. Those that should be out, and those that should be in. Like here, some of the glitter bands are going out, which should be inside. So you just have to organize it so that when you take a photo of your bracelet, it is beautiful. Okay? There you go. So for those who are wondering actually, if you have to make nice photos, try to take pictures in sunlight. It's so much better. Natural lighting is always the best. That's a tip for those who would like, because I've been asked like how do you take photos, and for some reason they think my photos are nice. Thank you if you think so. I'm so touched. Um, that's it. I just thank you also. Some of the people that I've talked to like Lumi Mama, um, um, Loony Loomy Shop Loom in the City or Loom in the City. I also have asked them, and same thing. They have given me tips in the past, and so I thank you them. I thank them as well for giving me ideas. My photography particularly was inspired by Looney Looney because I used to take photos in my bedroom only, and then when I saw her, I was like, "Oh my God, those are beautiful." And then she says, "Oh, I just go to the park." So now there's two of us that goes to the park and takes pictures, and people stare at us in the park. Okay, anyway, so there. Look at that. That is a beautiful. Oh, there's a twisting bond in the middle. It's driving me crazy. Sorry. Just have to fix this because the OC in me is going insane. There you go. Much. No, no, not yet. Can you straighten yourself? There. Better. Okay. So later on, I will straighten some more. I tend to take like so long straightening out the bracelet because I just want it perfect. So there you go, guys. Look at that. That is a very pretty bracelet. Okay. This is by Rainbow Loom _ Adventures, and this bracelet is called Wincent. A very, very nice bracelet in my opinion. So for those who are going to make this bracelet, pardon the wrinkly hands. It's starting to dry. Okay. This is the Wincent bracelet by Rainbow Loom _ Adventures on Instagram. If you are going to make it, please hashtag Jace Alvarez. Wincent bracelet, that's Wincent with a W, and Rainbow Loom _ Adventures because we would like to see your creations. Okay, so this is your resident tutor, Lex tutor, the Bona kid, the Captain Hook. Oh my god, I have so many monikers. The Count Loomer, or so just just hashtag away, okay? And let's have fun. So I hope that you enjoyed it because I did. So advance happy Halloween and let me know when you need anything. Bye.